Hey folks, it's Rod with POW Group. Welcome back on the Pursuit of Wealth, your home for MJ Stocks, crypto assets, news and interviews. Today is Tuesday, July 1st. Hope you're doing well. And in this video, we're going to be discussing an exciting new project and a coin that I just bought. The coin is called SST. I'm going to explain everything there is to learn about it and going to just share everything that I've learned so far and why I'm excited about this project. As always, though, it's not financial advice. Never buy or sell anything based on anything that I say or write, but I'm just sharing with you some of the information that I have, some of the due diligence that I've done, and like I said, why it attracted me in the first place. So we'll discuss that in just a moment. Before we do, make sure to smash the like. If you're new, you can subscribe, tick the bell, all that good stuff. You'll be notified on any future videos. And then if you want to follow us over on X, formerly Twitter, handle for that is @GroupPow. Going to be using that as my platform of choice going forward. But once again, this is for entertainment purposes only. This should not be taken as financial advice. So the company that is behind the game that goes along with this token called SST is called Sapphire Studios. And we'll just go through, a lot of the times when I'm approached with, these types of projects, I'm very skeptical because, they have a token or they're launching some sort of pre-sale and they don't actually have a working product. One thing I really loved about this project was that they already had a functioning game, right? It wasn't just a number go up scenario where you buy a token and, you're promised the world and they have a white paper and, it's going to be years and years and years before they go through the roadmap. What I love about this one, like I said, is that they already have a functioning game. It's in beta right now and they're going to be launching the full app soon. And the pre-sale for their token is available, and it's going to be available in multiple different games that they have. And that's one of the reasons why I'm kind of, basically stocking this coin now, is because you're going to be able to get all kinds of benefits from it. And even NFTs, they're looking at launching a whole stack of NFTs to go along with this as well. And it's significantly more beneficial to get in, obviously at the beginning than later on, right? NFTs, just like collecting, any kind of Pokemon cards, any kind of collectibles, the earlier you get in, the better and the easier it is, right? And the more upside potential. So obviously, again, you never buy or sell anything. Don't do anything because of anything that I do or say or write. You have to do your own research. But I think that this is a compelling project and it's got a lot of upside. So like I said, normally I pass on these kinds of things, but this was one that I thought was super bullish and just couldn't pass up on. And I love the real world utility that we have with it as well. So the first game is called Gold Inc. The second one is called Stellar Extraction. That one's in development right now. And they're building these two games as we speak. Like I said, Gold Inc. is in beta. The full launch is coming soon. And they're looking to make it one of the best mobile games ever built. And it's based on Web3, so you can play to earn. I posted a video on it the other day, just kind of giving a tutorial and a brief intro into Gold Inc. You can check that video out. I'll share it here in just a moment, and I want to share a clip on that video as well. But we'll go through, so you can see here, this is the Sapphire token. It goes with the ecosystem. So like I said, it's going to be spread out across multiple different games and throughout the entire ecosystem. So you're going to have all these real world use cases, and you can be rewarded through SST, and you can simply just collect SST in the game. You can basically just play for free and then look to earn crypto as a result, or there's multiple different ways that you can get involved as well in the pre-sale. There's going to be links for this in the bonus that is attached with it as well. You can get up to 20% bonus using the link in the description and in the comment section. And then also, if you refer to the comment section, if you download the game Gold Inc., you can put in my referral code and let me know if you do decide to take part in the pre-sale. I may be able to get you some free player packs that come along with that. But this is a partnership with Sapphire Studios. They're a new sponsorship. They're a new partner of the channel, and this video is sponsored by Sapphire Studios, and it's a paid partnership. So as we go through here, again, I've done my due diligence. I've been playing the game for multiple weeks now. Absolutely love it. And I honestly can't stop playing it. I'm not usually a huge gamer, especially when it comes to mobile. But this game, like I said, if you just download it, it's pretty incredible. It's only in the beta and the beginning stages. And I think there's going to be a lot more excitement to come. This is the Gold Inc. game here. And like I said, it's a Web3 MMO game, so massively multiplayer online. You really got to check it out. It's real-time strategy, very, very cool concept. You can play it any way you want. You can basically become like a pirate. You know, you can go and don't play by the rules. You want to just, you don't want to mine. You want to go just, you know, fight other people and basically steal all their resources. That's possible. Or you can just build a mining empire. There's so many different ways to play the game. Honestly, there's so many strategies. It's kind of overwhelming and awesome at the same time. So, you know, there's never going to be two players that play it the same. You can create alliances. You can play with your friends. There's so many awesome things about this game, and like I said, it's only the beginning, and it's just getting better and better. I'll actually show in another video. I'm going to do a tutorial video because I'm getting a lot of people asking me if I can do an in-depth tutorial video of the gameplay and how to play it and save you time. So I'll be doing that a little bit later on. You can expect another video from me. But here is the game on the Apple App Store. You can go down, check out the reviews. So many people addicted. I'm at over 30,000 gold earned so far. Worth the try. You can get it on the Google Play Store as well, so it's not just on Apple App Store, it's on Google Play. You can see here over 10K downloads, and like I said, it's really just getting started. And if you check out Stellar Extraction, this is the new game in development, and I'll go through their roadmap here in just a moment as well. But I do want to share with you the video for Gold Inc., just a quick promo video as well, because it does a really great job breaking it down. But Stellar Extraction looks super dope as well. Travel the universe, extract rare resources, and contest with fierce competition across galaxies. Collect loot, upgrade your fleet, and explore the deeper secrets of the great unknown. Enjoy dynamic, strategic player versus player battles with second-by-second strategy adjustments. So like I said, the fact that you're going to have SST token across all of these games and the ecosystem, it really does just make for endless possibilities. And just very well put together. If you look at some of these other games, like, you know, this could be the next Axie Infinity. And if you look at some of those games that are on Web3, they're really, really very basic, right? And I've never been even remotely intrigued by them to even download or even try it. So like I said, just trying this out very briefly. When I first tried it, I was absolutely hooked, and I saw the opportunity right away. So I'm going to play this video. Like I said, it does a really great job breaking it down, and then we'll resume the video here in just a moment.
My name's Colin Stone, your very own blockchain braveheart, and I'm here to talk to you today about my coin and game pick of the year. Do you ever wish you could have invested in billion-dollar market cap game coins like Axie Infinity at the start? Well, Gold Inc., a new game launching now, makes those look like they were made by a kid. In fact, that's why I believe Gold Inc.'s coin SST is the first coin in a long time with the potential to go up 900 times, because it's the first Web3 real-time strategy massive multiplayer online game on mobile, and it's by far the most expansive Web3 game ever built. Its pre-sale is also at ridiculously low market cap, around $10 million for the next few days, and they are just about to launch the full game. Imagine someone building a mobile MMO game with a player-driven economy and player-governed political system where you can build a gold mining empire with your friends. And you're fighting against thousands of other alliances 24/7 to mine and steal crypto that is redeemable for real gold. That's Gold Inc. The reason SST is such a crazy buy is because Gold Inc. is not only the largest Web3 mobile game ever built, its team is obsessed with making it the greatest mobile game ever built. They plan to do this by adding the most addictive features from a lot of the most successful games on Earth, the best elements of games like Clash of Clans, Game of War, Pokemon Go, Clash Royale, Star Citizen, DayZ, Ark Survival, and many more in an effort to make a super game to rule them all. The beta is available now in Google Play and App Store, and you can still take part in their coin distribution at a tiny market cap for a few days. My advice? Buy at the coin distribution now while it's at the lowest price and start mining it in the game. Beta users get significantly more SST for a short time, and early alliances have a significant long-term advantage. The launch price on exchanges is set at 5 times the current price, and its use cases are next level. This is as close to buying Bitcoin at $10 as I've seen in a long time. Buy SST and play now.
So like I said, super cool. I'm very impressed with, you know, just the overall team. They've been fantastic to work with. Everything, the game has been flawless. I've yet to have an issue with it. And like I said, it's just in the beta stages. And obviously, this isn't a project that you want to risk your life savings on, right? You want to be very, very cautious. You don't want to just go blindly investing into something. Make sure you do your own research, do your due diligence, and make sure it makes sense for you. And don't break the golden rule, right? Never invest any more than you're willing to lose. So we'll take a look at under the hood here at SST token and why buy. So making history, Sapphire Studios is set to become the first Web3 game studio to produce an ecosystem built around MMO, massively multiplayer online games. And like I said, it's not just one. There's already one available. You can play it now. You can download it with the links in the description directly on the Apple App Store or the Google Play, like I said. And then they have Stellar Extraction in development, and we'll look at their roadmap here in just a moment. But building these super games that are very, very addicting and just, kind of based on a lot of these other successful games. You can build alliances as well. I've created one for the POW Group community. It's called the POW Army Alliance. You can actually join it if you just leave a comment in this video or go to powgroup.ca or pursuitofwealthgroup.com. Shoot me an email, info@pursuitofwealthgroup.com as well. Let me know if you want to join the alliance. We're starting a community directly in the game as well. So like I said, it's pretty sweet. You can message your alliance and contribute to the alliance. You can donate money in the game and gold in the game to your alliance as well. I've already worked with a couple of my members as well, and alliance members, and you're able to send them troops and army, your army. You can send them out to other people and members of your alliance. So it's really cool. Real-time strategy, mass adoption ready. Like I said, very, very well put together and super exciting and awesome project. Real use cases, so you have your collections. Like I said, you're going to have all kinds of NFTs. You've got consumables, cosmetics, trading, rewards. You're going to have VIP, game packs, and wagers. So like I said, it's not just a number on a screen and hoping that number go up, right? It's actually tied to a game, real world use cases, and the like this is just the stepping stone, right? This is Gold Ink. There you got Stellar Extraction, and then they could potentially create more games down in the foreseeable future. SSD is going on presale at a 10 million market cap. Growth potential is massive, with games like Axis hitting 1 billion plus market cap with fraction of the gameplay. So like I said, some of these other games, right, it's, you look at it and it's like, how is that even how did that even get that valuable? But it just goes to show you the potential with some of these Web3 games. So we'll go through this here. Sapphire token powering your mobile gaming experience, and they're going to be coming out soon with a marketplace. There's so many applications for this. It's not even funny. If you look at their vision, you can check out the roadmap here as well. Again, I'll be leaving links for this in the description. There's a white paper that you can read. I've already gone through it, and it's very well put together. And again, you don't want to just buy something because somebody says on a video or on YouTube or some content creator, right? You want to actually read the white paper, understand what it is that you're buying, and see if it makes sense for you. So as you can see, the roadmap, you have Gold Ink looking at doing full access to the game here soon. So we have early access to both the App Store and Google Play, and then full access comes very soon, and then Gold Ink Genesis, and then all these other, you can pause the video if you want to read it, but in effort of time, I'll continue here. So eventually you're going to have a playable demo here for Stellar Extraction, and that's going to come right around the time we get Gold Ink full access, which should be very, very soon. And then as you can see, they have the launch of their SST token. They're going to have the exclusive marketplace, which will be coming out soon as well. But again, it's an exciting time, honestly. And this is just the tip of the iceberg, right? As these games continue to evolve, and as Web3 continues to evolve, it's going to be super awesome in my opinion. So check out all of the links. Like I said, there'll be links for the white paper here as well. This is the SST Sapphire token white paper, empowering a mobile gaming ecosystem. So again, I've gone through this. It's not very lengthy. It's an easy read. It's very well put together, very well thought out, and talks about the distribution model and everything in between. So check that out. I highly encourage you to do that. Here's their marketplace, like I said, coming soon. And if you want to take part in the pre-sale launch, essentially one SST is equivalent to 5 to half a penny USD, so 0.005 USD. So what you can do is what I recommend doing, and I'm getting a lot of people in the POW Group private community and people reaching out to me saying they're trying to buy the pre-sale with US dollars or Canadian dollars and doing so with their bank. I don't recommend doing that because a lot of banks they've flagged these different crypto companies, or you can't buy anything with a credit card. As of 2018, any kind of crypto related purchase, right? When you go through your bank and you do any kind of transaction, it knows if you're at a grocery store or entertainment or whatever it is, right? So a lot of these transactions have these associations to them, and if they're associated to crypto, a lot of credit cards or banks in general won't allow the transaction to go through. So what I recommend doing is, if you're going to participate, you can just select one of the cryptos on the list here. You can see the sale ends in about just over 22 days. This is the pre-sale, and there's going to be bonuses as well. So like I said, use the link in the description in the comment section. You'll be able to get up to 20% bonus. And then if you can choose to send XRP, you can choose to send USDT, whatever you want. There's all kinds of options here. I sent XRP whenever I did mine. You can do USDC, Litecoin, XLM, whatever you want. You see how there's tons of options here. There was one power member that did some SHIB, really whatever floats your boat. And you can just say here how much you would like to purchase. So minimum is 100 SST. So let's say you do 10,000. That's the equivalent of $50 USDT, right? So you're able to basically just hit make payment, and then you're going to come up with a QR code, and then you would just send it to that wallet address, and then your contribution will be calculated based on the exchange rate at the moment when your transaction is confirmed, and the tokens will appear after the payment is successfully made and approved by our team. So it usually happens within, I think it was like maybe an hour, you'll get the full confirmation. But once again, this is not financial advice. This is my own thoughts and opinions, something I'm excited about. If it makes sense to you, if you're excited about it, make sure to check out the links. If you want to just download the game and play it, earn some free crypto, play to earn, you can do so as well. Or if you want to just have fun, if you want to participate in the token launch, you don't actually have to play the game. I'm getting a lot of questions about that as well. Do I have to play the game to make it worth it, or do I have to play the game to buy the token? No, you don't have to do that. You can either just play the game if you want, not buy the token. You can do both, or you can just buy the token and not play, or play the game and not buy the token. Whatever you want to do, right? There's so many possibilities. So that's it in a nutshell. Hopefully that makes a lot of sense. If there's any questions, please feel free to reach out in the comment section. We'll continue the conversation there. Like I said, I know there's a lot of people that have been very excited about this project so far, and I think the reason why is because it's not just a white paper and all these promises and a roadmap of what we're going to do in months from now or years from now. They actually have a game that's available, right? It's in beta. It's available for download now. You can check it out and see for yourself, right? And the coolest thing for me is the pre-sale is happening after the game launch, so you don't have to wonder what the game would be like, right? You have the option, you can download it, you have the availability, you can try it out, see if it makes sense, and just look at where the world's heading, folks. Like, so many people are into games these days, especially on their phone. Things are getting better and better as things progress, and technology is only getting better as well. It's an exciting time to be in crypto and in gaming. That's something that I haven't really been partaking in a lot lately, has been gaming. I was a big gamer when I was a kid, but I kind of fell off the wagon a little bit. I'm starting to get back into it more now, but more from the business side, not so much from entertainment side. I think it's a cool game, it's a fun game, very addicting and super fun. But at the end of the day, I'm 35 now, so I'm looking at it from a more business standpoint and where the world's heading. And in my opinion, crypto, blockchain, gaming, it just all works together so seamlessly and well. So going into there, hopefully you found value in this video. And if you did, make sure to smash the like, drop a comment, and we'll continue the conversation, like I said, below. All right, have a great night. It's Rod with Pow Group. Thanks again for joining us in the pursuit of wealth. Shout out to Sapphire Studios for sponsoring this video, and we'll see you on the next one.